Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Arriagada coming to you live from the Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge. We're here at 121 Scurfield Blvd, and we're here for the Boxing Day Open 9-ball tournament. This is an A-side quarterfinal matchup between TYRONE DESJARLAIS and Jason Drake. The score is currently 4-1 with Jason Drake at the table. He's trying to work out the situation here. It's a winner break format on the A side. It's an alternate break format on the B side. Race to 7 on the A, race to 5 on the B. Staggered entry fees. It's going to come up short on the attempt, and he's going to leave the 3-ball available here for TYRONE. Going to get their Fargo rates up here right away, too. Fargo rates are up. It's a 576 Fargo rate for TYRONE DESJARLAIS, a 546 Fargo rate for Jason Drake. And it's a race to 7. All right, TYRONE wins that one. It's 5-1. Moving into rack number 7. TYRONE DESJARLAIS breaking for a chance to get on the hill. Lots of action. Looks like nothing's going to go down, though. And he's gotten a bit of a fortunate leave here. He maybe left him a bit of that 1-ball, but not much of it. Maybe enough to cross bank corner or bank corner. It's almost a cross bank from where I'm looking. Yeah, he was going for the cross bank. There's a little bit of luck here on the leave. It's going to give him a shot on the 1. Nine ball's gonna create a bit of a block here. Don't know if he's got enough room to be able to pot it, but if he does, then he's good because the 8-ball's sitting by the side pocket. If not, he's gonna have to do a cross bank corner or a safety, and if he goes all in on the cross bank, well, he's all in on it. His opponent will get on the hill if he doesn't make it. Unfortunate there for the 9-ball to drop. 6-1. It almost worked out perfect for him, but didn't quite work out in the end. He got the 8-ball to go in and the 9-ball to go in, but then the white ball also went in. All right. So we have a couple more matches going. The next matchup we have here on the TV table is going to be Nathan Wood against Gary McKenzie. Should be a good matchup. Gonna check up on YouTube if there's any comments. Chris Knowles, how you doing? Says, hey Rod, happy Boxing Day. Sidecam is a little jittery or delayed. Yeah, I'm not sure why. It wasn't like that every other day, but it's been doing that lately, so I'm not sure why. I just ordered another camera, so that camera's going to end up being retired soon anyway. I'm trying to get you guys some better quality for the streams moving forward. Tables turned over to Jason Drake. He'll have a chance to get going on this matchup. It's winner breaks on the A side, so anything can happen. Always tougher to make a comeback whenever it's alternate breaks, but with winner breaks, it gives you a nice open chance to be able to get back into the game as long as you're breaking good and playing okay, or breaking okay and playing good. It's going to get spot on here on the 7 ball. Got a forward angle for the 8. A little bit of a decision there on whether to play through or play it soft. He ended up playing it through just slightly. Always better to rely on the rails than to stay away from them. Though it is a little bit more challenging to control the table and the cue ball when you're playing on a diamond. It's always better to play off the rail. 6-2, he's on the board again. Trailing by 4, and it's winner break, so I'll get a chance to break here again. How's everybody doing on Facebook? Jimmy Chartrand says, does Ryan Maude play these tournaments? Not really. I don't think I've ever really seen Ryan Maude playing in tournaments other than the ones that he hosts. But they don't live here in the city, right? So it's a bit of a drive for them. Merry Christmas, Gord. It says Happy New Year to all the viewers. David Wilson says, are you playing in this rod? No, I'm not, man. I'm not a big 9-ball fan. And just don't like the whole luck side of the game, so I stay away from it. But I will play it on a 9-foot for sure, because it's a little bit more challenging than. By 9-foot on the bar box, man, I'll pass. 10-ball on the bar box, though, is another story. I'll play that for sure. Shauna McCauley, how you doing? Reginald Martinez, welcome to the stream. Barry McLean, the legend from Manitoba, how you doing, man? Noella Amable, welcome to the stream. Craig Murky, Sam Jane, Baby Che, welcome. Noah and Eliana, if you guys are watching, I love you, and welcome to the stream. Rick Garrett, how you doing? Theron Mandaman says, go get him. Tyrone Wayne DESJARLAIS. What's up, Junior? How you doing, man? Noella says, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Same to you and everybody else. Hope you guys enjoyed your time with your family, and hopefully Santa spoiled you guys with some new pool equipment. That'd be cool. Fake Book says, Edward Hoffman. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in, man. Tracy Wolf, how you doing? Mark Aguan says, good morning from the island of Guam. How you doing, Mark? Good morning. It's afternoon here in Winnipeg. We're now at almost 3:30 in the afternoon. -2 degrees Celsius, mostly sunny. There's some snow out there, but it's not snowing. But it's, I don't know, it's just the snow on its own being around makes people a little miserable at this time of year. I don't think it's that bad, though. I think we had it pretty good. Robert Kelly, how you doing? Says, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Edward Hoffman says, yeah, 9-ball on the baby table. No, thanks. Yeah, I know it's such a headache, man. And the lucky rolls are like more intense than on the 9-foot. I think in the 9-foot, what happens is when it comes to like luck, it's the leaves. It's not so much like, you know, you're gonna get a bad roll on your own, but it's usually that like when an opponent misses, they end up getting lucky on you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Or sometimes the opponent has no shot. They hammer the ball and they end up making a ball and keep shooting. To me, I just can't handle that, man. There's a little bit of discipline behind my game, I say. That's why I like 10-ball, though. 10-ball is a little bit more challenging on the bar box, and I think it's the perfect game for the bar box, to be honest. Other than 8-ball. 8-ball is pretty good, too. So Rome with just a 9-ball left here to win the match. He'll win that match 7-2, and we'll have Nathan and Gary McKenzie playing next. I'm going to get them, and we're going to get the scoreboard set up, and we're going to keep this going. Fast-paced action today at 9-ball. Race of 7, winner breaks on the A side. Alternate breaks, race to 5 on the B side. This will be an A side semifinal matchup coming up now. I'll go get them. Bring down the Fargos, reset that. All right, they're going to flip the coin and get this match going while I get the scoreboard going. All right, so the scoreboard has been updated. I got to update a couple more things here, like the challenge bracket. And their Fargo rates. I know Nathan's a 5.79. I don't remember what Gary is, but I'll check that out right away. $5.93. You want 7.6? How did he shoot? He was shooting pretty good. He's a new rated player, so I have no idea how good he is.
You can see that he knows what he's going for.
Said it was 7.6.
Yeah.
You play against TYRONE DESJARLAIS now. If you need a breather, you can have a breather. It's up to you. Race to 7. TYRONE sitting right there. All right, so both semifinal matches are going now. Jason Drake and Jim Boy. I have to get them going right now. It's Nathan Wood at the table right now trying to work this puzzle out. He's got a nice angle here on the 5 to come around to get below the 6. You know, I'm wondering if the lag is because of this power bar. It could be. Give me a second here. I got to deal with something. Fargo rates are up. 579 Fargo rate for Nathan Wood. A 593 Fargo rate for Gary McKenzie. So a pretty close, even match. This stream is brought to you in part by Brock's Office Supplies for your business. Visit our website for great deals and savings at brocksoffice.ca. This week's part of the featured items here, they have a Deflecto Duramat chair mat. Their price $139.99 right now. 60-inch by 46-inch. It's a good size. Check them out, brocksoffice.ca. Moving into rack number 2. And looks like a dry break from Gary, but nice bank to get started from Nathan. Going to be shooting over the ball slightly on the 5, but it's not too uncomfortable. Holds up his angle here on the 3 to set up for the 4. This is going to be a pretty fast little finish here for him. Could have maybe slowed down there for the shape on the 6, but he's going to play this instinctively. It's the style that he has. No time to think, just time to shoot. A little bit too heavy on that one. Still going to be okay to make the shot, though. Just has to watch his pace for the 9 ball. He'll tie the match up at 1. It's winner break, so he'll get the break on the next rack. Fast pace action, I told you. I don't lie, man. I don't lie. Attaboy, says Theron to Tyrone. Robert Wilson says, watching from Dwight, Illinois. Always enjoy Rod's spot-on commentary. I appreciate you tuning in, Robert. Joey Bullio, how you doing, man? Brian Hastings says, good luck, guys. Jojo says, go. Who are you cheering for, man? You guys want them both to go? It's going to be a good hit. A little bounce off the horn is going to end up giving him a nice little fortunate roll. And just natural safety, man. And Gary's going to foul and make the 5. A little bit of luck here on the hit off the horn. Got perfect for the safety. And now he just made a 1-9 combo to take the lead, 2-1. Fast-paced action. Promise. Bryce Serrano, how you doing? Says, shout out to Polson boys. Christopher San Agustin, welcome to the stream. Louis Ramirez, how you doing? Jose Manuel Garcia Alonso, bienvenido. Welcome to the stream. Rack number 4. It's a smashing break from Nathan, but he's going to scratch the cue ball. And, well, Gary gets a chance to get going on the scoreboard. Ball in hand anywhere. Can go for the 1-9 combo. He ain't hesitating. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a good attempt here from that angle. He'll make it. 2-all. Just like that. Albino in the subway, says Edward Hoffman. Some of the other items you can find right now on Brock's Office as a feature item is an A1 Premier multi-purpose paper, 5,000 sheets per box. Their price at Brock's Office, $69.99 right now for this item. On Amazon.com, $90.99. Brocksoffice.ca, that's where you want to go if you're looking for some office supplies and more, because they have other things that they also sell on their website, not just office supplies, but things surrounding around office, you know, including cleaning products and safety products. Made a ball off the break, and he's got a peek at the 1, but what can he do with it? Let's say set up for the 3-9 combo. It's going to come up short on it. It's not going to leave him much on this 3-ball. You can see it, but he can't really do much with it. Fried Tater says, living the dream in Indiana. Hope you do the same up north. Yeah, we okay up here. You know, it's a little chilling, so I think most of us are spending a lot of time dreaming nowadays. Chris Knowles, how you doing? Says, Santa got me a Schmelke custom cue. Nice. Shows up mid-January. That's awesome, man. You got to test that thing out as soon as it gets in the door. Boss Man says, how's it going? He definitely a fast shooter. Yeah, he's definitely a fast-paced player. I don't know. Everybody's got their own style, though, you know, and the style suits him. So as long as he's getting the finishes, it doesn't matter how fast he plays or how slow he plays. But he's very consistent with the style of play that he has. Fried Tater says, my blank was made by Schmelke, Sneaky Pete, Curly Maple into ebony with $9.99 silver ebony and ivory ring work, 60-inch. Nice. I thought that you can't do ebony anymore. Well, not ebony, it's ivory. Never mind. It's ivory, the one that I'm talking about. I know somebody that's selling a cue with ivory, though. Good luck trying to get it transported anywhere outside of Canada, though. It's got ivory inlays and ivory ferrule. 3-2 for Gary McKenzie. Rolly Cardoso, how you doing, man? Says, hi, Rod, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your family, man. I'm not big on like these holidays. I don't know, I've never really been, so like you don't usually see me posting on my Facebook like Merry Christmas, everyone. I usually don't do that. Happy New Year's somewhat, but usually I don't know. So for Christmas I didn't post anything, like no pictures of my family or anything like that. But I did take the time to go through the people that Facebook would feed me their posts yesterday, and I took the time to say Merry Christmas to a bunch of people. It's a little weird, you know, when you like see their post and you say Merry Christmas, and then you post your Merry Christmas, and then they're on yours, and they're like Merry Christmas, and you're like, didn't we just do this? All right, Merry Christmas, man. Yeah, I've never been big on holidays. I don't know why. I think they're very commercialized, so for me, that's my issue with it. And I always say to myself, like, how you treat your people every day is more important than how you treat them on the one day. He's not going to get the window that he was looking for. He's going to have to do a kick shot attempt here. He'll get a good hit, but running into the 8-ball is going to set up the 3-ball. And he's giving him an angle here also to get back for the 4. Too much pace, so he's going to go all the way up towards that 9. Bank's a possibility, but it's tight, so I'm surprised they didn't go for just a straight hit. That's going to be a foul. At least if you hit the ball, you know you're avoiding giving your opponent a ball in hand. Giving your opponent a ball in hand could cost you this rack and maybe the match because his winner breaks. Edward Hoffman says, LOL, all the peeps I see line up shots on combos with their cue and miss. I like playing those guys. There's a skill behind the combo, and I guess a lot of it depends on the distance of the shot too, like how far the object ball is away from the combo ball. That makes a difference, but yeah, there's a skill behind it. And a lot of people just think it's line up and shoot, but it really isn't. And there's a lot of stuff that you got to ignore after you find your point where you're shooting. Edward says lots of sneaky Pete's in the world are made from schmelky blanks. ¿Qué onda, bro? Says el Nano Moreno. ¿Cómo estás, el Nano? Estoy bien. ¿Cómo estás tú? Feliz Año Nuevo. Feliz Navidad. Robert Morgan says, think it depends on when it was made and if you have documentation of when it was made for ship sale of ivory. Yeah, so if it's older, then you're like but it's still like, I don't know, they treat it like a boo-boo. Don't do it. But yeah, technically, like if you have the paperwork for it, it was something that was bought prior to the banning of using ivory, then yeah, you should be able to use it. Absolutely. But everybody treats it like it's like high-class drugs, man. Like you got to smuggle into a shipment crate, into a big box full of haystack. And even when they say like, I got an ivory Q, they don't even say it loud. They just whisper it, man, because they don't want everybody else to know. It's illegal. Hey, man, I got an ivory Q. Don't say anything. It's illegal. It's really not that bad. Unless you're a snitch. You got snitches around you, then yeah, you're in trouble, man. Think it depends. Okay, I've already seen that one. Michelle Jeff Ball, welcome. Nick Romaniac, welcome. Edward Hoffman says, yeah, I use center edge for combos. So what I do is I line up my combination ball and then I ignore everything except for where the object ball is going, where the cue ball is going. That's usually the way I reset. So I find all my points, and once I find all my points, I just focus on the one. And if you focus on the one, usually you're going to get it. But you always have to figure out the pace that you got to put on it. Too much pace and the combo will come up short. Not enough pace and the same thing. It's got to be just perfect. I was asking Nathan if he needed me to watch the shot. Nathan said it's okay. And so he made the one, and he's ended up kind of tough on this two ball. I'll have to do a little hack job here and try to get out of the trouble. It's got to maybe put reverse spin on this. It's putting complementary spin. He's going to give him an attempt anyway. Left him a shot on the two. Three ball is not easy though, so you might have to lean on the six ball or maybe even the eight ball. Or sorry, four ball, which is right next to the cue ball. Playing smart. Oh, and he's going to give him the shot. That's the problem with playing smart, man, is you don't always get the result that you're looking for. As long as you're playing the shots the right way, I guess that's all that really matters. James Miller, how you doing? Cindy Nana, welcome to the stream. Gary Sankey, how you doing? Sahid Qureshi, welcome to the stream. Dan Anderson, how many players did you get for today? There's only 8 players that came out today, man. There was actually 9, 10, 11. There was 12 altogether that were going to come, but there was just 2 last minute. And I didn't want to hold up the tournament any longer. It was kind of a last minute thing, but they were supposed to. So this is the reason why I had this tournament, by the way. That the Hangar was originally, they told me they were going to have a tournament today. And they wanted to know if I was able to come out and cover the tournament today. And they were also supposed to cancel their Sunday tournament. So they canceled their Sunday tournament on Saturday evening, I think it was. And they never posted anything about the Boxing Day tournament. I assumed that they just didn't have the time to have one. But in my mind, I was already committed to being here on Tuesday because they asked me to. So then I ran a tournament, organized a tournament here for today. But honestly, I could have maybe done without it. It would have been okay for me. I got lots of work to do, man. But I'm here and we're going, and it's not bad. I mean, with the amount of players that we have, we should be done by like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm kidding. There's times where I had like 10 players in the tournament, man, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. We're still going. And then there's days where I have like 20 players and it's like 12 o'clock at night and we're done. It's weird, man. It all depends on the shooters, I guess. Mr. Vinny, how you doing? Says Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you as well. Mr. Sean Jameson, what's happening, my brother? Nguyen Juan or Schwan, I don't know how you pronounce your last name, but welcome to the stream. Glenn Cohola or Coyola, welcome to the stream. Emily Hollins, how you doing? Welcome. May Ben K. Bukata, welcome to the stream. I raced to 2 a.m. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, man. It's not that bad, though. I mean, like, I remember when I first started, there was tournaments that we would run the tournament stream until like 4 in the morning, man. It was crazy. It was just like so exhausted by the time we're done, 16, 17-hour days. And then, like, there was times where I was even playing that late while streaming the tournament. That's even harder, man, because by then you're exhausted. Totally done for. 5-2, the current score, and Gary McKenzie with a chance to get on the hill. Aaron Espino, how you doing? Dan Anderson says, if everyone shoots as fast as Nathan, it wouldn't take long. You're right. Not sure what happened there, but it wasn't ball in hand apparently. Yeah, if everybody shot like Nathan, man, tournaments would only run for about an hour and a half. It'd be the best job in the world. Nathaniel, Sydney, Fernando, welcome, bienvenido. Marco Juan says, some games are all defense and others are break and run. Yeah, and I think like 9-ball has a little bit more of a defensive side to it in a sense. You know, there's a lot of luck involved, but there's definitely some defense involved. Defensive games are long for the most part, says Mark Aguan. Yeah, and I think you're right. I mean, when I play like this, it's always a long match, and then anytime that we involve safety, it's going to be even longer, man. Because I'm patient. I'm more patient than most. So like, I don't have to budge, you know. But there's a danger zone with playing safety and getting too much into a safety battle. You almost kind of forget how to shoot when you get the opportunity, or you almost pass up on the opportunities to shoot when you get them because you're so into the safety battle. He's trying to get it above the 9, and oh, nice try. It just came up short, barely, man. Nice little effort, though. He's left them the 7. A lot of pace coming up on this one to get up for the 8 ball. He's going to try to kill it off the rail, but he's still going to have a bit of a longer shot. It's not bad, though. Natural line here for the 9 ball. Just topspin is all he needs. Looks like you put a little bit of siding on that. He's going to bump into the 9. He's going to end up right on top of it, man. Kick shot or a bank shot. That's all he's got left. Or safety, I guess. Trying to play safety. Good safety. Safety battle accepted. Oh, and he's going to leave him the shot on the 9 ball. That's going to give Gary a chance to get on the hill now. Oh, and he's going to miss the 9 ball. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh, and then Nathan's going to miss it. Oh, it's a missing challenge now. And now this one should be easier to make, but I don't know, man. The other ones were pretty easy, too. Oh, he overcuts that one and leaves the 9 available. And look at this, a nice tight reverse cut on this one. It's almost a Massey shot. You see it's off the rail slightly. It's going to spit the 9 ball out. And then the white ball almost scratches, but will hang over the pocket, leaving Gary McKenzie a 9 to the side pocket. Oh no, he's gonna miss that shot. It's on, man. A little bit of pressure here, and he's on. He's almost on the hill, man. Unbelievable. And Nathan's gonna leave the 9 hanging over the pocket. That's gonna be the last of that missing in action episode. He'll make it. He's on the hill, 6-2, breaking for the match. Oh man, that was the most intense 9-ball I've seen in weeks. Charles Moore, how you doing? Helgier Fiskit John. That's a tough last name you got there. I mean, it's not that tough, but it felt tough at the moment. Ron Shaborak, how you doing? Joel, Nicholas, welcome to the stream. Andrew Richards, welcome to the stream. Mike says, Merry Christmas to y'all. Been missing you. Watching on Facebook. Thanks for allowing it. Blessings. Thanks for tuning in, Michael. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's been a while, right? I almost went without streaming for a while because I have to go out of town for an event in a few days. And then when I come back, I'm going out of town for another event. That's going to be streamed on my YouTube channel, but not on the Facebook page because it's subcontracted for a different organization. Mark Agwan says, then there are those players that fish and rely on the bang and pray. Yeah, those guys are the worst, man. Edward Hoffman says, wow, shanked it. I know, that was crazy with that 9-ball. Too much pressure, man. It's a bug, you know, like once the first guy misses, the next guy misses, and then the next guy is bound to miss. It just happens. Michael says, LOL. Wow, unbelievable. Daya Muhammad, welcome to the stream. Dre May, welcome to the stream. Robert Morgan says, wow, I figured you'd go for a kick on that reverse cut. Yeah, I was surprised, man. I don't know. There was a tough choice to make there. And I don't know. I would have maybe massaged the ball. I think that would have been better. But Edward Hopper says, won my game, dropped 2 balls watching that. Alf Johnson, how you doing? Says, hey, all. Oh, he's going to be able to close out now. The mess thing is off. He's done with it. That's going to take us to, I don't know, B-side match. I got to figure that out. Give me a second while I sort this out. Wait for the winner of Jason and Jimmy. I'll get them on the TV table. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna have the other A-side semifinal going, and they're gonna come and play on the TV table. They're at 3-3 right now. I'll set up the scoreboard and everything else. And I'll have to set up their Fargo rates in a second here. As soon as those guys are done, you can start your match. But just confirm with me because these guys might be done and I might need a TV table matchup, Nathan. Once they're done, let me know before you guys start because I might need a TV table matchup. Once these guys are done. Because I think they'll be done before these guys are done. Well, I guess I don't really need it. Yeah, because I'll have an A-side final matchup anyway after this. Yeah, so I'll be okay. Yeah, as soon as they're done, you can play them on any table you want. It's race to 5 on the B side, alternate breaks. Race to 5, yeah. All right, so I'll bring down their Fargo rates and bring them back up. What was Marty? I can't remember now. $453 Fargo. That was Tyrone DESJARLAIS that just came off the table, and this is Marty Bray. All right, there's their Fargo rates, and this is an A-side semifinal. Winner of this match will play against Gary McKenzie next. Didn't even need the 8-ball.
Doesn't want to tell me. Probably did. Go here.
Who? It was Tom and Bob that played?
I tell him what to.
Yeah,
I asked for the score, but he didn't.
Maybe they're on a break. Yeah, so he must have won. I'll find out. I gotta go find out a score. I'll be right back. What's up, Eric Vargas? Welcome to the stream, man.
Yeah, that was decent.
Yeah. As long as you don't do that, you're okay. 4-3 for Tyrone.
Oh, I don't know what the heck that was. Slow down.
Going all fast and you slow down too much.
Slow down too much. Should have just stayed fast.
That's the problem with that pace. You gotta maintain it.
Yeah. I'm trying to slow down. That's why.
Hard to find the balance to be perfect. Like slow down when you're supposed to when you're playing fast pace.
Yeah.
But for certain shots.
Yeah, I messed up on that shot. I'm trying to go over here. Right? You know, the one ball there, top two relative. Then I hit it in the middle of.
All right. Let me see. I got a couple of comments here. Dave Unger, how you doing? Corey Perronda, what's up, man? Chester, Western Brattle, Kelsey McLean, what's up, bro? Stephen Roberts, what's happening, man? Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed your holidays with your family and loved ones. Doug Bartlett, Mark Hartraft, welcome to the stream. Vinny says, question again, how would you determine a Fargo rate for us Northerners that play in the WVNEA league here in the PA? It depends on whether or not you guys have a CSR. And generally, almost everybody that plays in the active pool league has a CSR, but there's some communities up north that have leagues and they don't have a CSR. So it has to go first of all by your CSR if you don't have a Fargo rate. And I'll go by your CSR. If you don't have a CSR, then we go by your known ability and your current ranking. That can be converted into a CSR or can be converted into a Fargo rate. And I have a sheet that has good calculations for those ratings to be able to convert them. I'm always trying to keep up with things when it comes to like handicapping systems and making sure that we create the best fair play that we can or that I can. Just avoided the scratch. But yeah, Fargo rate is trump. If you have 200 plus games in Fargo, I'll trust that. If you have 200 games or less in Fargo, then usually I go by the CSR. If you have a CSR that's not established, then I have to go by your known ability. And so how you know whether or not your CSR is an established CSR is when you go look at your name on CompuSport, they'll ask you to look up your profile. And then when you look up your profile, you'll see a CSR with a number, like mine's 1849. And then right beside there, on the right side of that number, 1849, you'll see a little circle with a number inside of it and a green bar that goes around it. That number is not an established number until it gets to level 5. And level 5, full green bar. Then you know that's an established player. Anything below a 5 is somebody that's still establishing their CSR. So if you have an established CSR, then I'll go with that and I'll use that as a rating. If you don't have an established CSR, you don't have an established Fargo rate, then I have to go by known ability or my best judgment. Which normally, I don't overrate guys, but I try to keep them as close to where they should be. It's not easy to be a tournament director and having to deal with handicaps. There's always people that come in and play for the first time. You've never seen them before, right? And it's just the way it is. It's the way the system has been built since the handicap system was applied into pool. But prior to that, like, it used to be all straight up, man. Everybody just played and you just kind of knew who was good and who wasn't. Wayne Christopher, how you doing? Faye McCorrister, welcome to the stream. Billy Locke, Shirley Shambod, welcome to the stream. Edward Mercer, How you doing? When I come and play in this tournament again, yeah. If you come and play, like I wouldn't know what your rating is or what your entry fee would be if it's staggered. You would always just message me and I can tell you. Belong Y Kim, welcome to the stream. Y Kin, sorry. Scott Neiman, Kenneth Patello, welcome. David Wilson says, look up your name on Fargo. Vinny. I don't think you have a Fargo rate though, right? Tanya Washington, how you doing? Ralph Willette, welcome to the stream. David Flowers, Harvey Wallbanger, Joseph Tamayo, what's happening, man? CSR. So CSR stands for CompuSport Rating. CSR, CompuSport Rating. Are you guys tied at 4 now? 4-4? 5-3. 5-3. If you need cues, you can use my cues, man. Give me a second. All right. Sorry, I had to go get my cue together because Marty's playing with a bar cue. It's like, you can't be playing with a bar cue on the TV table, man. Who do you think you are, Nathan Wood? Errol Cameron, how you doing? What's up, bro? Nelson Musso, Glenn Turner, Mike Orvis. What's up, guys? You don't have one. Okay. Yeah, so then I would have to go by your known ability. Well, sorry, you're saying you don't have a Fargo rate. Do you have a CSR rating when you look up your name? I'll give you an idea here. I gotta look up my chart, but I'll give you an idea what I have. Reginald says, let's go, Marty. I love these little interesting names that I can't translate for the life of me. There's, I don't know, it looks like Russian name or Ukrainian or something. And welcome to the stream, though. Janini is Verano. Welcome to the stream. Perry Van Dam, what's up? Yeah, check it out. Let me know, man. I'll look up this rate here for you. I have a chart for this stuff. What are you ranked in active, Vinny? That one sounded like a really nice break. It's gonna come up dry though. No, he made a ball. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, he made a ball. Nothing to shoot at here on the one, so you can push or go for a kick. All right, so Tyrone won that match with a score of 7-3. And we're going to have the A-side final now. Just waiting for Gary to finish eating. Gotta update the challenge bracket here, 7-3. And we'll do the updates here as well. This should be a good matchup also. Gary McKenzie. Bring down their Farco rates. All right, scoreboard has been updated. I got to update the Fargo rates, which I'll do right now. $593 for Gary McKenzie. $576 for Tyrone DESJARLAIS. Gary's coming up right now, so we're going to get this match going. I don't know why this thing just won't work with me. All right, there we go. They flipped the coin. It's a race to 7. Winner breaks. Looks like Gary's going to get the first break on this one. This match and tournament is brought to you in part by Brock's Office Supplies for your business. Visit our website for great deals and savings at brocksoffice.ca. This week's feature item, or one of them, is a Deflecto Duramat chair mat at Brock's Office, $139.99 for that piece. Yeah, and for your next match, if you want to use them, it's fine, man. Just don't lose my chalk. It's the last one I got. Did it? It's funny because I was thinking like 5 minutes ago, I was like, I hope he doesn't lose my chalk. Yeah, so it's a 60 by 46 inch carpet or chair mat, sorry. And if you're looking for this item, you can find it at brocksoffice.ca. Had a little bit of a distraction there. Another one of the feature items you can find right now is a Canon 137 original toner cartridge. $119.99 at Brock's Office, $132.19 at Staples. When you go on the website, you'll find at the bottom of the website there's a bunch of featured items, and they change week to week. Go to the website, check it out, different items. Their pricing is very competitive to places like Staples, Grand and Toy, anything local here in the city of Winnipeg, and most of the office supply businesses in Manitoba. They're very competitive with all of them. But you don't have to take my word for it. All you got to do is go to the website, check it out. You'll find out. You'll be surprised with some of the great savings that you can get. Stephen Valley, how you doing? Fanta Konade, welcome to the stream. Tim Bhutan or Bhutan, welcome to the stream. Vinny says, Smoking Joe is our league leader now. Chris Tran says, come on, Marty. Vinny says, in my league right now, out of 50-ish players, I'm currently in 4th place overall according to our stats. Nice. But what is your CSR? That's what I want to know, is what your CSR is, man. Robert Griffith, how you doing on YouTube, says, hi, Rod. Most 9 missed I've ever seen. Happy New Year. I know that was crazy, a little episode that they had there, man. It was, I don't know how many, was it like 5 or 6 attempts at the 9? Jesus. And it had to happen on the TV table too, but that's probably why it happened, though, to be honest. Cherry Picker Guitar says, Merry Christmas, Rod. Back with you from Lake Country, BC. Welcome to the stream, Cherry Picker. I'll be heading out to BC in a few days, actually. First time out there, man. I've never been out there, so I'm excited about it. Cherry Picker says, just sub to your channel. Loving all the content you're putting out. Thanks, man. I do my best to be consistent with the work. Evo, what's up? How you doing, man? It says, shut out, boss. Rod, how many players, boss? We had 8 players only today. Fast. It's not bad, though. I got lots of work to do, man, so I appreciate it. Oh, look at that. We're going back to missing shots again on the TV table. Missed it on the pro side this time, though. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream, I'd appreciate if you guys would like and share the stream. Every time you guys like and share the stream, it lets other people know that we're streaming and that there's some good action going on. And I'd appreciate it if you guys did. Now, the sharing, you know, if you're really enjoying the stream, you're thinking it's good quality, you want people to watch it, friends of yours, then yeah, share it, absolutely. The liking is important though, you know, liking the stream on Facebook lets the algorithm know that you guys enjoyed it. It lets other people know from other groups that there, you know, there's people watching this and they're enjoying it. And on YouTube, it totally helps for the algorithm. The more that people like the streams when they tune in, the more that it helps to distribute that footage to other people who normally would not be able to see that on YouTube. And now YouTube isn't as extensive as Facebook, where you can like share right there and everybody tunes in to watch on your page. It's a little bit harder to get people to tune in to watch the streams without having the algorithm support you. So if you guys can like the stream on YouTube, I'd appreciate it. If you guys can subscribe to the YouTube channel also, I appreciate that. For those of you that are on Facebook and you're wondering like where it is, you can find me under Arriagada / CSL Manitoba. CSL standing for Q Sports Live Manitoba. Make sure you subscribe though, because I need the support. I mean, you don't have to, but if you enjoy the coverage, this is the way I work all the time. And when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get access to everything that I do, everything. And it's not just pool related. For example, I have an event that's coming up in a few days. That one's not going to be pool related, but it will be on my YouTube channel, or it should be, unless I end up streaming on their own personal page. If I end up streaming on their personal YouTube channel, then what's going to happen is I'll end up sharing the link on my Facebook, but you guys will be able to tune in and watch it anyway. And then when it comes to, I'm going out to Victoria Island for the CCS 11th Annual Vancouver Island Championships, and I'll be covering that for CCS, and you can tune in to watch the stream for that on my YouTube channel for sure. So different reasons why you can tune in and join the YouTube subscription. A lot of the stuff that I do will go on there. And then another thing is on Thursdays, we have the Open 10 Ball Thursday, and that one is always streamed on YouTube only on Thursdays. So different reasons why you would want to subscribe to the YouTube channel other than just supporting me. Trang Lee, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Robert Morgan has a question. Says, does CSR separate 8-ball from 9-ball stats, or just combined? Never paid attention to stats that much to know. Well, and like, see, it used to be like that, right? So a lot of people, they didn't really know about the stats and the procedures, and you know, they would just go and play, and you just had an idea that you were sandbagging or you weren't, and that was that. But now the data is a lot more transparent, so now we can see when people are sandbagging, and it prevents it, right? And I think it's become a big headache for the people that used to sandbag professionally. Now they have a harder time doing so. But the CSR does not cover 8-ball and 9-ball. It just covers the league play. Now, this is why CSR works. So when you go into a pool league and the LMS system, the league management system, they just enter your data and your ranking according to how you do with your teams. So there's guys and girls that play on teams that are, you know, they're not as good as their teammates, but their teammates are really good, and then they perform well as a team. You know, maybe that player that's not as good wins like 2 games every match versus their teammates who are winning 4 to 5 games every match. But because you're part of the team, you get bumped up and you get that ranking, which here we have rankings from Fun League all the way up to Premier, which is the highest level. But that's all based on team play. So now the CSR, the way that works is it takes your individual ranking according to how you do per week in league, and then it gives you a ranking or rating based on that. So it's a win-loss percentage rating, and most of it is all on bar box, because it's like most leagues are held on bar boxes, right? So it's pretty concrete when it comes to the data that you need for like bar box tournaments. It doesn't really affect much or help you much when it comes to like a 9-foot tournament or 8-foot tournament. Just slightly different. It's going to be a ball in hand. So yeah, so CSR does what League couldn't do. League, like, I'll give you an example. So here I'm a Super Vegas level player. And so when I play in League, you know, I'm a Super Vegas level player. When I play in their tournaments, I'm ranked Super Vegas. But when I play in a Fargo rated tournament, I'm ranked almost like a premier level player. So it does change, right? Depending on where the data is coming from. But team data isn't as concrete as individual data because individual data is raw, where team is more depending on the results of how your whole team played in whole. He won that game, so 2-0. And that's what creates a lot of the issues. So you got guys, for example, that are playing on a team that are ranked, I don't know, let's say Super Vegas, where I am. But because they played on a different team, lower level, technically they can play lower level too. So then what happens is they play up on the higher leagues, and then when it comes down to the tournament, they'll use their lower rating to play in the tournament, which gives them the edge, right? Now with the CSR and the Fargo rating, they can't do that anymore. It changes everything. Like sandbagging is eliminated that much more just from using a different system that can contrast what Fargo rate says the player should be at in caliber. And now Fargo rate, what happens with Fargo rate is the Fargo rate is really good, but it doesn't separate 8 foot, 9 foot, 7 foot, or the games. It's just generic. It just throws in, this is how you play, done. And I think it's important to have a separation because a guy that plays on a, say, a Valley 7 foot table is going to have a really tough time playing on like a Diamond 9 foot or a Predator 9 foot. So I feel like it's not right. But with the CSR rating involved, now you can find a better accurate rating for that player, and they won't have a chance in those matches on the big tables that they normally don't play on, with the tighter pockets that they normally don't play on. So all those little things, you know, play a part on the ranking system and how it works. All right, Vinny. Well, if you don't have a rating on there, they're not going to be able to give you a rating. You'll have to build one up eventually. Robert Morgan says APA is biggest sandbag available league, in my opinion. Played it once here in the US and won't play in again. Yeah, you know, that's a big thing. Like, I don't know, you want to have a good experience as a player when you go out to play in league or tournaments. When you find that, like, you know, there's sandbagging and it's being allowed, it kind of like makes you want to not go back to that event no more. You know, and I think, I don't know, like some tournament directors will cater to their closest friends, you know, and let them slide here and there. But I think that's where the issue starts, is with the tournament director. They're the ones that can filter out all the stuff before it happens. And if you're not doing that because you're friends with so and so, then you're not doing a good job at being a director. You got to be neutral, man. Just like I am when I'm doing streams, and you know, I don't take sides on who I think is going to win or who I want to win. When it comes to ranking people and giving them a fair rating in a tournament, you're the guy that's in charge. It's your job to make sure that it's fair for everyone else. Nice try, trying to get it off the 6 into the side pocket. Great effort. I think if most tournament directors did their part in making sure that they created fair playing systems for their players, I think that in time you would create a really nice pool community in your own community. And I'm saying that based on like what I've seen, what I've done so far. I introduced Fargo Rate a while ago, a few years ago, and everybody kind of like got mad and you know, they questioned it and criticizing, and people were like, no, don't do it, don't get on your Fargo, because you know, then you're not going to build the sandbag, you know. And now that we've gone through this over the last couple of years, we've seen that the Fargo Rate numbers have come in. The data is showing that the level of players are accurate to the most part, and I think it's creating a better system when competition. And you don't see it so much on a regular tournament like today where you're doing staggered entries, but you will see it on, like, say, a Thursday when I have a medium Fargo rated tournament, and then you're playing based on Fargo rates. You find that almost every match is a close match, and almost all of them go to the stretch. So that's what the system is supposed to do. It's not going to happen right away, but with time, and effort, after a year or two, you start building up the data and you slowly build a better community. And now with the CSR being implemented, which was originally implemented by John Stitch, he showed us that we can translate this data into Fargo rate, and now I've been using it myself to be able to rank players that are not on the system, and it actually works pretty good. So it's just a matter of time, like I said before, we build a more fair community in pool. But it's an effort that every tournament director has to take, you know, and I don't know, if you're the one that's letting them slide, then you're the one that's the problem, man. Because the rest of us are trying to make sure that we create fair play. Yeah, I'm pointing the finger at you. I'm kidding, I'm not. I've never done the sandbagging thing. I'm not fond of it. I think that team competition and singles competition should all be balanced. But there's always going to be people that slide through the cracks, man. There's always going to be people that, you know, slide under and they end up sandbagging anyway. But the more that you implement these systems, the less that they have the chances to be able to do so. Robert Morgan says, well, I'll defend the local league operators. My issue was when you got to Vegas and you played your heart out locally and you play a team in Vegas lower ranked and they wax you round after round and they don't adjust the ranking. Yeah, so that comes down to the league operators and the ones that run their system. Oh, you almost made that shot. That comes down to them. Like if they allow sandbagging teams to play in their system and they don't do anything about it, readjusting them as they play, that's just the organization itself and the way that they want to run their system. And keep in mind that not all pool leagues are out there for the benefit of the game. A lot of the pool leagues out there are made for the people that operate the pool leagues to make money from. So it's not like they're out there thinking like, how can I make pool better today? They're just thinking, how do I make money from pool today? So for players and organizers like that, they usually don't, they're not concerned about the fair play. They try to get as close as they can to fair play, and then they just deal with the complaints that come every year. You need guys like me running organizations like that to be able to change things, but I won't get involved in running leagues. I've been thinking about it for a while now to run CCS leagues, and that's probably the only one that I'm going to get involved in. Look at this. Oh, I thought I was going to go off the rail, off the 6 and into the corner. Thought there was going to be a little bit of luck involved in that one. But I mean, that's up to the players too, right? We get to choose which leagues we support. So if you go out there and support a league that supports sandbagging, well, you're also part of the problem. You know, think about it this way. If less people play in the league one year and it's all because of sandbagging, because they're protesting against sandbagging, that organization is not going to want to lose out that money next year. They'll make changes. They'll do anything they can to make sure that the players come back to play in their organization. So, you know, when you're supported and you don't do anything about it, it's only going to keep going. But if you support other leagues that are more fair, that have better systems, then those other organizations are going to see that that's the reason why, and they're going to change the organization to be fair as well. But I mean, it's hard. I mean, some places are limited to what they can do for league, man. Us here, we got different varieties, but some communities, you only have one league you can play out of, and that's all there is. So you sit out from playing pool league for 1 year and you feel it, man. For us here, we're lucky. We get to jump from one league to another, and oh, nice try, man. I'm surprised I didn't go in. But you're right, Robert. They should be adjusting throughout the throughout the tournament. But usually, like when there's a team event, the organizers and the people that handle the oh my god, hi. Huh? Are they able to use free? I'd rather they don't, because I'm gonna use both of these tables, and I'd rather give up those tables over there. Then I guess I'll just do it. But then they're gonna interfere with the pool players too. I told them that they're like playing professionally. Yeah. And like if I tell them to like be like super careful if they're not bothering you. Yeah, no, I'm fine. That's fine. I'll just, if anything, I like keeping that one going because when this match ends, then I have another stream here. But when this match ends, now I got to stop the stream and start all over. So that's why I try to avoid, right? That's why I keep these two. Yeah, that's okay. I understand that you're in a situation.
If they bother you or anything, just let me know.
I'll just hit him with my stick.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we have some people that are trying to come in here and use the table next to us. And I'm trying to keep these tables for the tournament so that way we have back-to-back stream instead of having to stop the stream and come back. But it's a larger group and they're requiring a third table, so we will accommodate. I'll be right back. All right, I had to go and accommodate this party. Just kind of had to explain to them a little bit about pool etiquette just so they're aware because I don't want them to interfere with the matches that are going on the TV table here. It's starting to pick up though. It's getting a little bit busier. So we are going to have somewhat of an interference here and there on the TV table. Try to play a safety. He's going to leave a shot to the side pocket. Christina Lamas Fina, how you doing? Where's this at? We're at the Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge at 121 Scurfield Blvd here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We're in the center of Canada right now. Kavisha, welcome to the stream. Angie Grilling, welcome to the stream. Merlin Wamdeska, Ali Chand. Ron Beber, welcome to the stream. Jason Warren, Emerlinda, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Charles Blayhood, welcome to the stream. Mr. Tom Walker, how you doing? Welcome. Robert Morgan says APA international rules. When I went, it said every 2 team matches, your ranking would be adjusted. And if was adjusted more than 2 or 3 times, you were disqualified from the tournament play. Because of the sandbagging. Okay. Curb the sandbagging. But it never happened when I went. Yeah, so that just depends on the organization. And I mean, when an organization applies a rule or not applies, when they create a rule, it's up to them to implement that rule. But usually they should implement the rule. If they don't, then it takes a little bit of the credibility away from what they say. I just finished explaining these guys. I want people standing at the edge of the table. And they're standing at the edge of the table. It's all good though. they can't worry about it too much. They can only do so much to be out of the way. I was trying to open up that 9 and 8, and I guess he's a little bit fortunate that he didn't. You might have a match. Hang on. No, you're waiting for the winner of Nathan and Jason. 5-2? All right, so yeah, we're down to, this is the A-side final now. We have the winner of Nathan Wood and Jason Drake plays against Tom LaFournier. The winner of that plays against the loser of this table. So we're almost there. Mr. Howard Nelson, how you doing, brother? Says t-shirt weather over here in Chilliwack today. You're back in Chilliwack? 2-2. I'll be heading out to BC on the 2nd, man. I'm out there in Victoria Island until the 8th or the 9th, I think. First time going out there, so I'm excited about the opportunity to check it out. And Jason Warren says, thank you, sir. You're very welcome, man. Thanks for tuning in. Christina says, my girl is in Winnipeg. Happy Boxing Day. Nice. Is she a pool player by any chance? And happy Boxing Day to you as well. Merry Christmas and New Year's as well. I was explaining earlier, I'm not a big fan of Christmas. I've never really been, or any kind of holiday really. But when it comes to New Year, like to me, New Year's always been an important date. It is the one time where you get to reflect on how your year went the year before, where you get to kind of imagine what your year is going to be like the following year. And it's just a great day for hope for a lot of people, man. Because I don't know why, but society seems to wait till the first of every year to kind of say like, okay, I'm doing this now with my life. I'm doing this with my life. I'm quitting this. I'm quitting that. But I don't know. It's an important time of year for me. New Year's. I don't know. It's just the beginning of life for another year. I haven't done much for New Year's though in years, and this year I'm going to be out of town, away from my family, so it'll be a little bit different. And he was trying to freeze hook him to that 9-ball, and he's left him the shot on the 4-ball. Oh, he's going to miss the 4-ball. He's going to maybe get right behind that 8-ball, though. Oh, just enough. Just enough. And this is like interesting because you can masse this, but then you might follow the cue ball through if you masse it. Oh, he was able to get around the 8-ball. I thought he was hooked on it. Oh, and that could have worked out better for sure, but at least he has a shot. Can choose to do something here. Oh, it's going to rest perfectly for the side pocket. Anywhere but there, he would have been okay. Is your girl living in Winnipeg or just visiting in Winnipeg? Jason Warren said, thank you. You're welcome. Robert Morgan said, thanks for the clarification, sir. Should I ever make it north, I'd love to jump in a tournament of yours or at least meet you, and thank you for the great streams. Yeah, man, absolutely. Anytime we ever get that opportunity, it would be my pleasure to meet you for sure. And you never know. You might even, if you're from the States, you might even meet me out there, man. I'm going to be doing some traveling to the States this year. And I intend to go by every pool hall that I can out there. Makes the 9, and the cue ball is trying to come scratch in the corner. And it'll just hang. 302. Is it 3-3? 3-3. Both coins are at 3, so it's got to be 3-3. Danny Murphy, welcome. Emilio Britos, bienvenido, welcome. Billy Thompson, what's up, man? Merry Christmas to you and Alana. Marcelo Mbea, welcome to the stream. Mr. Wayne Knight, how you doing? Says, hello to everyone. Hope you had a nice Christmas. And see you in January 2nd in Victoria as I'm one of the referees. I look forward to seeing you, Mr. Wayne. Bring your A game, man. You guys always do, though. 9 ball goes in, but it doesn't count because he's scratched. Yeah. Yeah. Just get spotted. It's an automatic loss. I'm just messing around, man. I look forward to the event, Wayne. It's going to be fun. She lives out here. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't know what kind of reputation we got in Winnipeg. I know we were considered murder capital for like ever. I think we're nicer now, though. I think now we're just Slurpee capital. I don't know. All I know is that I'd never go out late at night without a weapon. Not even in my driveway, man. Bear mace in one hand and a knife on the other, or a bat on the other. It's really not that bad, but some areas could be, I guess. I don't know. Depends on where you're at, man. Tanya Hoffman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mindy Perez, bienvenido, welcome. Floyd, Vicky McDonald, welcome to the stream. Robert says, if you make it to Kentucky, I'll try my best to come see you. You never know, man. It's in the books, like I said. I'm thinking about making my way that way. Got lots of family in the States. White Knight says, for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Sharon McNamara, welcome to the stream. Ranger G, how you doing on YouTube? Says, happy Boxing Day from Tennessee. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, man. Thanks for tuning in. And Howard Nelson says, it's beautiful out here, Rod. You're going to enjoy it. Yeah, that's what I've been told. And I was told like nature out there is just it's a magnificent thing of beauty. And I love nature. That's what I'm all about, man. So I'm hoping that it delivers the way that it's been described to me so far. What happened, Nathan? You lose? Hill? Yeah, it happens, man. Yeah. He's been playing pretty good too lately. Jason Drake and Tom LaFournier are playing their match. We'll see you, man. That's going to carry us on through the B-side, onto the B-side final if they get done in time. Gary, did he win that last game? Did he win that game? 4-3 for Tyrone. Race to 7. Vinny says, just found out my CSR. It's 1832. So what's that in Fargo rating? 1832. That puts you around my level, man. Super Vegas. You're like between Vegas and Super Vegas. You're right there. So for that Fargo rates, you'd be looking at between 550 and like 600. That's roughly where you're at, between 550 and 600. 600 is where I'm at. I'm a 595. I think I might have gone down to 594 now. Then I'm a 1849 CSR, and I'm established. I'm established both Fargo and CSR, and I never sandbag once, so mine's as accurate as it gets. Got a couple of comments here, or on my Facebook. Where are you from? You sexy thing. I believe in miracle. Oh, a little wobbler is going to drop. A little bit of cue ball action on this one now to get shape on the 7. I was going to fix this camera too because it's laggy. I'll fix that right now. You sexy thing. I believe in miracles. Yeah, it's better now. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Yeah, now it's better. See, there's no lag anymore. Much better. We're tied at 4. Kind of what you expect in an 8-side final. A battle to the finish. 8 racks in, and we're going to move into rack number 9 now. Gary McKenzie's going to break 3 away from winning, and so is TYRONE DESJARLAIS. But it's winner breaks here, so anything can happen yet. On the B side, it's alternate breaks, and it's a race to 5 only. SoCal, come to Cali. You know, and the plan is to go that way too. So yeah, for sure, man. If you guys add me on Facebook, usually like I'll post I'm traveling here, I'm going there, and that way the people that are in those communities can, you know, offer to meet up with me at the pool hall and kind of show me around their city, their pool halls in the city. But yeah, just add me on Facebook. I'll definitely accept. Vinny says, nice. Thanks, Rod. Good to know. You're very welcome, sir. Oh, and I got to figure out the payouts, which I haven't done yet, but we're getting close to that point, so I got to look into it now. All right. I am back. Gary Ray, how you doing? Jeff Dana, Julian Mitchell, Mickle. I don't know how you pronounce the last name, but welcome to the stream. Robert Morgan says your Facebook, your actual name or something business name wise? No, it's my actual name, Rod Arriagada. ROD, last name Arriagada. Pronounced like Arriagada. But if you're Spanish, you would say Arriagada. Roll your R's. But the Canadian way is Arriagada. I don't know. I like it the Spanish way better because, you know, when you roll the R's, everybody turns around and looks at you like, oh, Latino? Yes, Latino. Combo on the 9 is good, and we're tied at 5. This is a pretty fair matchup so far. Exchanging blows left and right. I gotta go find out if these guys are playing or if they're holding off. It looks like they're playing though, but I'm gonna go find out. That's what I should do. Okay, that's there. That's that. Smash and break, and he's gonna have a pretty straight line here on the 2-ball. Small chance that the stream might come to a stop after this one, only because there's no other matches. The only other match is already playing, and they're playing on a different table further away, which I can't really tune into. Or, yeah, actually, you know what? I could. Hang on. Did I bring that in here with me? Yeah, I might be able to do this. See if I can figure it out. I'm trying to see if I can set up another camera here. Gary won that one, so he's on the hill first. Couple things I gotta do to get this going. First one is this one. Second one is this one here. Gonna do a couple of things here quietly on the side, and hopefully this will. I'm just trying to get another camera set up. That's what I'm trying to do to prevent me having to stop the stream. We're tied at Hill. That's just the way the match started, and it's the way it's going to end. Rack per rack, battle over battle. Comes down to the last rack number 13. Tyrone DESJARLAIS is going to be breaking for the match. I'm trying to get this thing set up, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me. It's taking me away from the match because I'm trying to get this thing sorted out, and the Wi-Fi here is acting up on me. I don't know why. I won't be able to do it. I was trying to get my camera set up, but it's not going to work. So I'll just focus on the match. Oh, it looks like there might be a little bit of a possibility here. I don't know if it's enough room for him to be able to billiard this 9-ball into the corner, but that's what he's looking at right now to see if he can. And if not, then you can do a freeze up safety with a setup for the combo next. Yeah, like that. See, that's perfect because now we can easily do the 1-9 or the 2-9 combo after this. Everyone has to do everything in his power now to hit this 1-ball. Yeah, it won't let me. How annoying is that? Looks like Gary won the match. Did he play that combo the 9? Huh? He did it. Play the combo on the 9. 7-6 final score. Good battle, man. These guys might meet up again. Darren McKenzie will win the A side. Tyrone DESJARLAIS will go to the B side. I got to go find out if you guys are willing to move from their table. If they're not, then we're going to have to stop the stream because I can't do anything about anything with this Wi-Fi here. Give me a second, I'll be back. All right, so they want to keep playing over there where they're playing, and I'll show you guys from here. Like, there's, if we go to try to zoom in on this table, it's not going to be very pretty. This light is going to be in the way. This is the table where they're playing at right now. Score is 3-2. 3-3 now. Race to 5. I guess we can leave it there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this okay? Is this acceptable to you? Because to me, it's not. If I bring it back, it's not so bad. You just miss out one pocket. I'm going to see if I can flip these lights sideways to at least open up the path for the table. I don't think it does anything good for anyone the way it's set up there. Even after the lights stop swinging, they're still going to be in the way. I got to go back to see the comments because I haven't seen the comments. Race to 7, okay. Missed a few comments here. Christina says, I'm actually about to land in Chicago right now. I'm watching from the plane. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm done with that for a while. I was going to take it out. Robert Morgan says, thanks, I'll add you. If you get to meet me, not to be rude, but if I said your last name, you'd laugh at me. Best I describe would be redneck, Spanglish. I wouldn't be insulted, man. I butcher people's names every day. Every day, somehow. What are your thoughts on this? I see people using those green cloth Scotch pads to clean their pool shafts. Is this also frowned upon? Well, it's going to remove the finish of your shaft. So if you don't have the finish on there, you're already scuffed it off. It doesn't matter. But if you have the finish on there, it's going to remove the finish. So you don't really want to do that. What you want is something that's like a little lighter, not as thick in the sanding department. Yeah, see, that light won't do anything anyway. Oh, huge bang from Jason Drake. Goes up 4-3. He's on the hill. We may not have to wait that long, so we'll leave it on here for now. I guess I'll use this time to go for a quick bathroom break while I can, and then when I come back, this match should be almost done, and then we're going to go into the B-side final, which will be on the other table, on the main table. But for now, that's Tom LaFournier at the table. He's down 4-3, and the other player that just finished the table was Jason Drake. He's up on the hill. I think like it's always good to get professionally cleaned if you can, but not everybody can afford that all the time. There's liquid solution out there that you can use with a cloth that they'll take all the chalk off. There's some people use a Brillo because it's a little bit thinner, so it's not as thick on the scratching when it comes to scratching the wood. I think it just depends. I personally wouldn't do it. I have papers myself, so I've never had to go to that. I recommend that if there's a place in your community that sells billiard products, that you find there's two things you can find. There's a sponge sandpaper, which one side is pink, the other side is gray, and one's thin and one's thinner, and you can use that as a scuff pad to clean your shaft. And then there's these papers. I got them in my bag. I don't know if you can find them anymore because I bought these in the 90s. They're called Q Smooth, the letter Q, Smooth. And those are good papers. They're reusable, they're washable, they're plastic, so you can use it as many times as you want. I've had mine since the 90s. It's 2023, and I still got it. So, and it still works. So, just an example. I think they were like $29 or something like that for them back then. They're probably around the same price now, maybe even a lot cheaper than that. But yeah, I would find something more professional to use than scuffing your cue, unless the finish is off. If the finish is already done, it's already come off, then it doesn't matter. Then yeah, a green scrubby will do for sure. I used the green scrubby many, many years ago when I didn't know any better, but it worked for me back then, and I took the finish off on the first try, so it didn't matter afterwards. Now my cue has a nice finish on it, so I wouldn't use a scruff pad on that. If anything, I'm just using the papers only. Is it over? I think it's over. I'll be back. B-side final. B-side final. B-side final. Yeah, so you and Tyrone, and the winner of that is double dip Gary.
Oh, very well. Oh.
There's 280. I was supposed to take 10. They all want to call it a night, man, so they're gonna go Splitsville. Well, that sucks for me. What do I do? One. Hey, so who finishes where? Who finishes where? Yeah. Okay. All right, whatever, man. I can't force these guys to play, and I got lots of work to do, so I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to be happy that this tournament is done a little bit earlier than I expected. If it's fine, if it's not, it's fine. It's not that bad. No different than a player blocking an angle. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't. Honestly, I wish they would have this set up a little bit better for the streaming. It's just not streamer friendly. I'll check them out on Amazon. Thanks, Rod. You're welcome, man. They're called Q Smooth. 2 words. Q, letter Q, second word, smooth. 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 Like my game. Kathy Secrets, how you doing? Adrian Sanchez, welcome. That's it, guys. You guys tuned in too late, man. These guys called it quits, and I got to pay them out. All right, so we don't want to spotlight that area. We'll spotlight over here. We got people sitting here on the left. They got a party going over there. We'll let them be the background while we do the couple of things that I got to do here. First thing I got to do is I got to bring down their Fargo rates. I apologize for there not being a finish, but, you know, there's only 8 players, and they kind of want to just get it out, get it on. So they're done. And, like I said, I can't do nothing about it. I mean, I could force them to play, but that's just be mean. Brock's Office supplies for your business. Visit our website for great deals and savings at brocksoffice.ca. One of their feature items that you can find this week, a nice little deal too, is a Deflecto Duramat chair mat, only $139.99 at brocksoffice.ca. It's 60-inch by 45-inch, 60-inch length, 45-inch width. Check them out, brocksoffice.ca. Lots of great specials, 100% locally owned and operated. If you're from Winnipeg and you're looking to get products delivered, they have fast, free delivery, which is amazing. And then if you're not from Winnipeg, but you're from Manitoba or somewhere near and you want to get it shipped out, they got great shipping rates for you as well. So check them out, brocksoffice.ca. I'll throw up a couple more comparisons here because by next week it'll be different ones. But they have the Canon 137 original toner cartridge right now at Brock's Office, $119.99. At Staples, $132.19. A1 Premier Multi-Purpose Paper, 5,000 sheets per box, $90.99 on Amazon.com, $69.99 at Brock's Office. Just a couple of examples of how you can save money by going to one of the local guys that appreciates your business more than you understand. brocksoffice.ca. He's got lots of business, don't get me wrong, but he would appreciate the support, people that are from local companies, and he would love to have local companies supporting him. 100% local, you know, you get it. You know what I'm trying to say. Let's see. We got the Victoria Island, Vancouver Island Championships coming up January 3rd to the 7th in Victoria Island, BC. It's going to be held at the Fairmont Center or the Victoria Conference Center, Fairmont Hotel. If you want to register for this event, you can check out the details for it at cdnqsport.com. Lower Moa tournament coming up February 23rd to the 25th at Sonic's Bar and Grill. $2,000 added. 4-person teams, $200 entry fee, includes green fee and donation. Accepting the first 32 teams that are paid. Rosters are frozen after the first match. To enter, call them at 204-233-7665. Also known as 233-POOL. All monies are being raised in support of mental health. Cold Lake Championships coming up on January 25th to the 28th. $15,000 added. It's a $135 entry. If you want to enter into that event, you can go to their website, indigenousbilliards@gmail.com. Oops. Whoa. We got the flame out. No, not yet. I got to pay you guys. Give me a second. The Manitoba Bar Box Championships, $5,000 added. Staggered entries for that one happening from January 12th to the 14th. Sonic's Bar and Grill. If you want to enter that one, you can contact Cornell McLean Jr. directly via email at ckmcleanjr@gmail.com. It's going to be a great event. Come check it out. These guys are bugging me, so I got to pay them, man. No breathing room, I tell you. No breathing room. What happened to all this stuff? Why is it all... All right, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Arriagada/CSL Manitoba. I appreciate the subscriptions to those of you that have subscribed. And if you didn't and you just subscribed today, you're amazing. I appreciate it, man. All right, we got to go to the pool wisdom because these guys want to get paid. Just got to pay you. They're going to figure it all out. The more you sweat and practice, the less you bleed and battle. Get to those tables, become the champion within. You can't do it without practice, man. I'm telling you. And it's all about the efforts you put out there. The more effort you put in, the sooner you become the champion within. And when you're there, I'll be waiting for you. That's it for now. I have to go. This is the fastest I've ever had to go. Like, it's okay for them to split, but it's not okay for them to rush me, man, because I'm stumbling on my words. CSLManitoba@gmail.com if you have any events that you want to share with me, that you want me to share with the viewers. Absolutely. Just send me a post and the information and I'll do that for you. If you want to support me and my work, you can do it through PayPal or e-transfer at CSLManitoba@gmail.com. And if you want to hire me to come out to cover an event, CSLManitoba@gmail.com. That's it. That's all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for taking the time to interact. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everybody that took the time to interact and to hang out on YouTube as well. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. My name is Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook. If this is the first time you guys are checking us out on our Facebook page, hit the like and notification button. You'll get notified every single time that we go live. And you can support the boys in Calgary. They have the Q Sports Live main page on YouTube. And you can also find me, Arriagada/CSL Manitoba, which stands for Q Sports Live Manitoba. And that's also on YouTube. That's it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys at the tables next time, which should be Thursday for the Open 10-ball event. I'll see you guys then. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.